A whopping total of 59,591 births to adolescents were recorded between 2009 and 2019. In 10 years in Jamaica, based on Statistical Institute information, 60,000 young women, underage women, girls, proper term, had a baby, not get pregnant. It not include abortion and all of that. They said gave birth. 60,000 young girls gave birth. So, Mr. President, I would like to recommend that this time, knowing that we intend for a 7-year secondary school experience, that it is sensible to review the age of consent from 16 to 18. Because if we want them to be in school, then sex creates a risk of 49% already being there. Make we look what UNICEF said. The reasons for age of consent. Because a man might have said, so they're a big picnic. The age of consent is a tool used in the society to achieve some outcomes. The UNICEF reasons for age of consent. The objective of a minimum age of sexual consent is to protect adolescents from sexual abuse, from the consequences of early sexual activity on their rights and on their development. One of the greatest consequences of early sexual activity is that they will become pregnant and lose their future. It further says that young adolescents may be lured into sexual activity by older adults based on our Jamaican circumstances here now, in exchange for goods. And that goods could be check out the G and say food. You know how much of these nasty men out there about KFC and fast food to lure our little young girls suffering from the economic circumstances and poverty that they're in. The UNICEF says to protect them, making those from disadvantaged settings and poor background particularly at risk. This 42% is not equally distributed among the 5 quintiles of income. The highest income quintiles don't have 42%. No. The lowest quintiles who go into something and get $500. I have experienced. I took 400 kids from East Rural St. Andrew, Senator Bunting, and I took them up to UWI for 3 weeks to give them that experience. And one day I sat with the girls. They told me that, but sir, me get $300 from him at daytime. $300 from the person taking advantage of them. Some of them mothers were encouraging participation because it was a tool. They were basically sex workers for their family. We have to do something. It's a state of emergency. State of emergency. Underage sexual activity, based on the recommendations of UNICEF, presents a number of risks in relation to sexual and reproductive health, including unwanted or early pregnancy and exposure to sexually transmitted diseases. Early pregnancy and motherhood is in turn a primary determinant of school attendance. If we want to extend the secondary experience to 7 years, we must consider the age of consent to be moved from 16 to 18.